Hey guys, Jonah here once again, surfing the Nordic Sea with a Viking ship with a kind of dragon or something crazy on the prow. What am I talking about? I'm talking about Scandinavian beers, and we are back again in Norway with Lervig. You can tell because it's got that star thing on there. Well, it would do if it would focus. Damn focus thing. There we go. Anyway, you can probably see that. It's a little bit out of focus, but this is their version on a Pilsner, and it's even called Bills. I have no idea why it's got some sort of old granny's hands on there with red kind of nail polish and all that kind of stuff on the can. Very bizarre. And once more, we are out of focus. It is 4.7% on the ABV. There we go. My goodness. Absolutely ridiculous. And so it's a lager, basically. You know, I love lager. I think it's the absolute best drink ever, and they don't all taste the same, do they? Well, loads of different types of Pilsner, as we give it its true name, and I believe it has Aurora hops in there. I think there's some SARS, which is pretty standard, Pearl as well, which is used a lot in lagers. But Aurora, I think, is German if I remember rightly, and I think you can get the one that tastes a little bit like watermelon. I could be totally wrong, or maybe it's melon. Not sure, but I think Aurora is that hot. I should really do research and be a professional beer reviewer, but there's enough of those on YouTube anyway. So I will just be me. You know what I mean? You be you, girl. As they said, the bishop said to the actress. Right, let's drink some beer. What am I talking about? My goodness me. Oh, I've realised that I have used a continental style tumbler. Looks very French. For both these Lervig beers, which is interesting because they are in Europe, but definitely not French. Wow, look at that. That is absolutely crystal clear. And we've got a better head today than the last one. So we're looking definitely 3/4 of a finger's head on there. And I am getting that traditional lager aroma. It tends to come from the hops, in my opinion. Little bit of malt profile, definitely that sweet smelling aroma, but that doesn't necessarily mean the lager itself will be sweet. Yeah, it is that kind of yeasty kind of thing, which I used to drink in pubs. Well, actually, when I was young, I used to not really drink lager that much, but I remember a lot of people did used to drink lager, so I would do sometimes, and that aroma, brings me back to some crazy evenings down at the Student Union with Joe Wiley on Radio 1. Wow. Yeah. Typical lager. Maybe a tiny bit of kind of smooth aftertaste. Oh, I don't think, I'm pretty sure Pilsner. Let's see if we can zoom in because your camera eyes are much better than mine. Water, barley, hops, yeast. That is very simple. I was just double checking that there was no, what would it be? Maize? No, not maize. What is that one? It's not barley, it's the other one. Wheat. No wheat in there at all. But I don't think there is in Pils, if I remember. It's German style anyway, isn't it? Clean, crisp, a little bit bitter. I was looking for that kind of hop thing, that hop taste, but I'm just getting noble hops, you know. Um, tiny bit, maybe tiny bit of lemony kind of thing. Definitely no melon in there, so it must have been my imagination with the Aurora hops. I remember my friend Zippy, who I've talked about a few times. He bought a big shed load of hops like ages ago, and he did a smash beer with Aurora, I believe. Um, I think he called it Aurora Borealis or something like that. The Northern Lights, as we well know. And you might even be able to see the Northern Lights from uh, Norway. Wow, quite carbonated. But maybe not from Salthanger. Is it Salthanger? Salvanger. Salvanger. Damn you. Because that is reasonably south in Norway, which for the UK would kind of be very northern or possibly even southern Scotland. That's kind of where it's on a par with. But you can see the Aurora Borealis from Scotland, so you can probably see it from Norway without going too high up in there, in the fjords and all that kind of stuff. Anywho, this has been Unclejona. This is a lager, so it was always going to be a short one because, to me anyway, lagers do taste very, very similar. And although I do enjoy a lager every now and then, usually when I'm out, usually when I'm at a restaurant and you can't get any proper beers, do you know what I mean? I'll have a cheeky lager with my food. And this one will go down quite well. Is it the best lager I've had? No, not at all. But it's not the worst either. Um, I like Lervig, and I still like Lervig. Would I actually purchase their Pilsner again? Probably not. But hey, a beer's a beer, isn't it? Anyway, I've probably gone on too long considering this is a lager review. But this has been Unclejona. If you've liked this, and if you haven't liked this, make sure you click like, because like is in dislike, so you can still click it. Yeah, if you haven't done so already, join the Jonna Army and subscribe to this channel because it makes a big difference to the YouTube metric. So we keep trying to grow the channel up a little bit at a time. I'm never going to get massive. However, you know, a couple of thousand would be quite nice for me. Anyway, this has been Unclejona drinking the beers out of a horn on the prow of a proud ship in the fjords up in Norway. So you don't have to. Keep safe, and we'll be back for more beer reviews real soon. Cheers and beers.